Welcome to my Twitch viewers. Now let's get this thing started, shall we? Now we're just heading over to our YouTube channel now, so let's get this started. Let's bring it on. Hey guys, what is up? Kaynes here for another video inside of my beautiful world here on Minecraft. A lot has changed since the last YouTube video, so welcome to my beautiful YouTube family, to my streams. Ignore the fireworks. A lot has changed. The chicken has a baby. And let's do this thing. Not too much has changed in my house, except I've gotten rid of the dogs. And just pretty much everything. Ty, I literally called you. You scared the crap out of me, by the way. Yeah. Unacceptable. I'm gonna invite you to the game. So yeah, as I was saying, this is the beautiful doghouse that was once full of dogs. It's not anymore. There's actually a good reason to that. I did search up why it was happening. There was a... Don't call it back. I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, he didn't answer. So, as I was saying to my beautiful YouTube people, is that, yeah, this doghouse doesn't have the dogs in there anymore. There's a reason to it, and for some reason there was a squid that spawned into that pool. That's why there's some stuff in there, but the reason to it is because my world has so much stuff in there now that I actually can't bring the dogs into it. But yeah, I will go through that in a little bit. So let's go over to my garden. Obviously, of course, to the OG people, this garden here was once called, I forgot, it was something to do with my dogs, but yeah, I had a dog statue in the middle of the garden, and now it's a little bit different, but sometimes you go like that, and I like to think of this as a graveyard now, just because of how depressing it looks. I do want to go over it a little bit, especially when I can begin to figure out how to do that. Now let's go to the OG people that I did add into this garden a long time ago, and we can go over them in that certain order. Now, I'm doing pretty well at it, aren't I? I should be. Okay, so let's go through the OG list here. We've got Trainer H2O was the first ever person to be added into this garden. He was a friend of mine, and not as close as we were before, and he was also my first ever helper in my world. Next is my brother's old YouTube channel, Noah Taylor 77, not around anymore. Then we've got Stampy Longnose, who is the person that who inspired me to do these types of videos. Obviously mine's different compared to his, just because I do a lot more all over the place stuff and go with the flow, while he has everything planned out. Then we've got his beautiful wife Squishy in there. L is for Lee. Obviously now he's not going to be a part of those kind of things. We've also got Ballistic Squid, who we all know who he is. He's amazing. We've got Polly, William and Fizzy, all of the amazing helpers there with him. We've got Hendon Clark. He was one of my first ever YouTube subscribers, so shout out to you if you're still around. We've got Oh yeah, I reckon.
Oh,
He's,
yes.
hmm?
Come look at this.
What is it? Oh, I'll be back in a second. Yeah. What? Are you on PlayStation? Is it? How? I don't know. Yeah. What happened here? Was this what dropped? Was it when I closed the door? Yeah, that's the wind. Oh, yeah, probably that makes sense. Love you. As we all know on this beautiful channel, always interruptions. Let's continue to what I was going on about. Yeah, Hendon Clark, he was one of my first ever YouTube subscribers. He was super supportive towards this series, and yeah, I kind of stopped for a little while there. I got Jahul, who I don't really talk to that much anymore. We got William Hurley. No, it's not. We got William Hurley, who's another subscriber that was super supportive. We've got one of my friends, Jonah. We're still good mates to this day. Um, we've got GTA 5 King, who's Jai, but on another channel. I found out. That's a long story. Then we've got Popular MMOs and Gaming with Jen. They're another bunch that inspired me to do these types of videos. Then we've got Dan to the M in there as well. We've got David Shepherd, who did a full-blown recreation of Stampy's Lovely World, who inspired me to do some similar videos in that end. We got Goose Donkey 123, who's one of my great friends, Jalen. We got Phoenix as well in there. And then we've got a bunch of different YouTubers in there as well. We've got another mate, Nick. We've got Caleb in there. We've got an old friend, I'm not friends with him anymore, Connor. We've got Lachlan. We've got Jason, who I'm still super close with. We've got my cousin Lily in there. And we've got Jason, which is my friend's father, in there as well. And then we've got a bunch of Christmas special episodes in here as well. And then we lead over to my mother, who's just amazing and I love so much. And we've got and then we've got one of my friends, Tyson. There was also a time where I got super into football, and the inspiration is a guy named Windy, who was super supportive of me getting on board for the football, and I didn't end up doing it. We got my good mate Ty, who is actually in our game right now. So I want to welcome him. He's going to be one of my helpers throughout this series, and he also goes by, yeah. It's black. Yeah, it's black flooring. So yeah. So Ty is one of my great mates. We met through college, and yeah, him and I are gonna start carrying Twitch one day. So yeah, we've got my good friend Leah in there as well. We don't talk as much as we used to, but I still thought it would be nice to. No, she didn't. Don't listen to Ty. So I thought I'd add her into there. We've got my dad, we got my pop and grandma in there as well. We got some good friends that I did some work experience with to build up these types of skills, which are listed right here. Ella, Damien, Justin, Ash, Maria, not Maria, sorry, Louise, Tyrone, Dashan, as well. And then we've got my amazing 3 friends that I do my WWE Universe with, who are Ben, Jasper and Chris. So huge shout out to you guys that are all listed. I know some of you literally won't be listening or watching anymore, and I know Ty will probably be my only supporter in this whole thing. So shout out to you, Ty, even though you're right here. And yeah. But obviously a lot of you are probably asking questions if you're new. Why the heck am I dressed like Stampy, and why the hell do I have a world called Kaynes Lovely World? Well, let me answer that one for you. I'm not trying to be him. Obviously I'm doing completely different stuff. My videos are going to be completely different. I do mine via live stream, and I also allow my helpers to talk. So there's some 2 main ones for you. But yeah, besides that, like, it's as simple as that, really. Stampy has been like a huge inspiration to me, and he's been a huge inspiration towards so many others as well, of course. But yeah, I thought I'd do something a little bit different and go with the flow a little bit more. This is a lot more aimed to whoever, I feel like, just because it's a little bit more go with the flow. Of course, my YouTube's perspective is a little bit different to what my Twitch is going to be. So I highly promote my Twitch channel right now to my YouTube guys, if you're wanting gameplay footage. So simple as that, really. It's already night time all of a sudden, but we'll go through the tour as much as I can. What we just went through there was my boat. Obviously I'm not going to do comparisons, so yeah, but this right here has not changed at all since episode 26, which was filmed like 3 years ago. So obviously here is not different at all, except the only main difference is there's not a single animal in here anymore. So it's super dead, but like, it's not really like I'm gonna visit much. The only animal in here is a mushroom, apparently. But the rest is out, and I think there's a good reason for that. Is I don't have the brightest of friends in my Minecraft worlds to visit. Some of them have actually let the animals escape, so it's a little bit different. Now, right in here, as we are speaking, is one of my OG houses. It's not for this world, of course. It's for a survival world that I was doing. With a couple of mates, we were in a realm together, and I'm trying to recreate that. I'm not finished. I've got a lot more to do there, but I just feel like I can do a lot more with my time. Now through here are little guest houses, which currently Ty is living in one of these, which he just doesn't know it yet, but he he'll be living in one of these. As Lachlan actually lives in this one here. He's in prison for my world, mainly because I'm setting my spawn to, I don't know, but mainly because he was super disrespectful towards my world just not very long ago, and I'm not obviously going to not expose him, as I'm still great with Lachlan, respect him. But I now know where all the end stuff are. I just found Lachlan's dumped ender stuff. Yeah. Remember when he went to the end? That's all his stuff. I'm gonna like You didn't go to the wind? Yeah. I'm just gonna dump all that stuff there, and I'm gonna quickly go and grab a grass block just to cover it up. And we're not gonna talk about this ever again, so... We'll go with that. And you are probably wondering what the heck this huge tall building is right here. This is actually the tallest building in my world. I actually measured it compared to some of the other buildings. This somehow is taller than my house. My house is to be the tallest in the world, but yeah, that obviously changed. I want to give a special shout out to one of my good mates, Nick. I don't think he'll be watching this. I think he's literally disappeared. Yeah, I've got people watching. But I actually think my friend Nick disappeared off of the thing. Off of the Xbox, not the thing. But yeah, just disappeared. But I want to give him a huge shout out with this because he actually helped me with most of it. I got the outside done, but he helped me a lot with the inside. So let's head on in and we'll get that sorted. We'll go through that way just a little bit. But we'll go just this way. Go through it there. A lot has changed in my world since episode 26. I actually took a look at it not too long ago, and I've realised how much has actually changed. Now in here is supposed to be set as an office. Also, I'd like you to ignore the background noise. It is rumoured that we're going to get another thunderstorm tonight, so we'll see. We'll see with it. There's some heavy winds, so that might interrupt. Yes, Ty. Now, over here is an underground car park. You'll find that I have a lot of those in my world. And in here will be a security room. I want to get more stuff done with it. Maybe some point in the future. I don't have plans on coming back in here and editing stuff. Ignore the bats that are flying around. Now, I want to go through here, but I don't want to run the whole way through. Now, as you can see, over there was where we started. That is the entryway, and over there is a wrestling ring. So this is a WWE inspired build. Which, yeah, is just absolutely amazing in general. So I want to come over this way to our storage room. Yeah, nice and simple. You can store your crap in here if you need to get rid of some stuff. And right over here is your like little interview stuff if you're competing in the show. Now we go into here. In here is just literally a blank room. I haven't done anything to it. So yeah, we'll head over this way. That's pretty similar right there. Now in here is just I'm gonna call it a sauna room. So why not? I need to get signs on the doors, I'm now realising. Now in here is our museum. These represents the different shows. And it's also going to represent the future. As I plan on making my map bigger and expand it as much as possible. So the fact that the world's going to be huge will represent that that plan type of thing. Yeah, so I'm on the museum because the world is big. I want to sorry, excuse me. Because the world is going to be big, I want to have further on in the world, I'm going to probably move my house, like move into a different place, and plan on working on the bigger areas and get more big stuff like this arena here. And I want to have just the different type of shows. May I say now, where we are right now is the bathrooms. inside the arena. Works nice and simple. How we did it to make it look like a mirror was we built a whole completely different room. When I say we, I mean me. I did all this by myself, this area, while Nick was mainly focusing on the ring and some of the seating as well. Now, oh. Oh, now in here is supposed to be a like meeting room where you meet the superstars, your favorite people. Um, but obviously through those doors is literally nothing, so I'm gonna claim that it's just a closet. So we'll go with that. Kind of lazy planning from me, but she'll be right. Now, if we go through this and these two doors here, you'll have access to the inside down here, just a little teaser of behind the scenes. What did you get wrong? Now, the two rooms that we just went through, well, the third room now, are like streaming rooms. So if you're backstage or if you're like one of the competitors, you can go into that room and watch what's going on. Now outside here is just a bit of a area for fresh air and a quick way to exit and back into the normal world there for you. Now if we go this way, now this room right here is actually a room I have not shown a single soul, including Ty and a couple of the people that have come in and visited the world. This room is actually a little portal back to the real life world. When I say the real life world, I mean normal Minecraft and survival, where you've got like the mountains and stuff like that. But yeah, nobody needs to know that. I'm joking, by the way. I just wanted to see what Ty would say. Obviously, that room was another streaming room. And this is the nice view you get of the arena from the entrance ramp. So if we go down this way now, I do want to bring us this through here. And I also want to bring us up this way. Now through here is inside to the arena, and up to the left here is going to be access to the seating. So if you come up through this way, works nice and easy. You'll want to go and find your seating area, and I'm gonna just cheat because obviously I want to organise some more parts for that one. Welcome to the two viewers watching via YouTube and Twitch right now. I've now realised that Lachlan has definitely been in this area and has placed some holes in. Simple as that. Well, I know he was trying to hide from us for some of the time. Oh yeah, it's definitely him. Nobody puts two, like a size of a person, hole just to escape. Hello, S. Hassan, how are we going? Yeah, if we go through this way, you've got right here is just your view into the entrance ramp. So we go down through here. Now, I do want to give you a heads up to the YouTube viewers watching right now, is go into my description. That'll give you access to my Twitch stream, where you'll be able to see everything onto there. I can't actually stream my Xbox gameplay onto YouTube at the moment. It's been a bit stuffy, so we'll go with that. Now, right over here is a OG monumental thing here on my lovely world, which is something that is quite interesting to me actually. This is built from Trainer H2O himself. Obviously, I had to build it myself in this world. Seems he and I are a little bit split into separate ways. We've gone our ways, but like I've kept some monumental things here in my beautiful world compared to my one in the PlayStation. So we'll go with that. Now I want to go this way and bring you straight over here. Now over here is one of the newest board games that I've been working on. I'm currently in the projects of it. I haven't finished it quite yet, but it's going to look amazing once it's done. These white walls here are going to go further up into the sky. These will be a part of the future episodes. And yeah, the white walls here will go up to the sky and it will cover, not like too high up, but it will cover this world here, and there's going to be a lot of buildings, and it's going to cause a minigame where you will have to go around and find clues. There's going to be one person that will be it, and his mission is to kill you. You'll have a certain amount of pieces of wool to find, and with those wools you would have to like work your way through it that way to be able to pull out a victory. Now bring us straight over this way for our one of our other mini games. This one is called King of the Hill. Works nice and simple. You'll want to come through this way. You and your opponent will face each other with a piece of dice is what I was planning. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a generator which will give you a number, and that number is how many times you have to work your way up the hill. I'm just going to take a sip of my Macca's Stick Shake before I continue. No, I only got a drink because I had to go to the shop. I had to go to Coles, not the shop. And there's a Coles like right up the hill from me. So I had to go there, and I just dropped into Macca's and got myself a thick shake. So yeah, the game will work pretty simple. There'll be generators up here. I'm not going to have a generator on every single thing. There'll probably be a generator down here and probably halfway up. But yeah, it works nice and simple. You roll the dice to your preferred number that you get, and you work your way up. It's either that or you're going to actually just race up the hill, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but you'll work your way up through this hill. You'll have a good view of the world from up here as well, which is nice. I'm going to jump onto the first place podium here and show you the beautiful view of what we've going on. Now right over there, you're probably wondering what's going on because that looks super unfinished right there, and it's actually pretty nice and easy. Ty is currently in the project of building something that will come soon, and I'm going to have actually a whole different episode on that just based on that build. Ty's is putting in a lot of effort to make sure we get this one done. This is actually day 2 of the project. Day 1 had a lot of efforts put into it, which was absolutely amazing. Day 1 was amazing, and I actually quite enjoyed looking at it, especially when you see what I saw, which we'll go over to in just a minute. But right over here is another board game. Works pretty similar to Monopoly. Well, it was planned to, but it's a little bit different now. Works easy. You get your preferred number that you want to roll, and you just work your way around the map here. Yeah, nice and easy. Patterned fairly well as well, which is good. And as you can see right now, as we're approaching this building, Ty's gamer tag is shown. But before we go straight over there, I do want to go over to the Titan's Tower. Are you are you doing a stream? Fair. Nah, over here is our Titan's Tower. I was fairly lazy with this, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not gonna go into too much explaining. Um, so so we go over to the next thing, um, which is right over here. This is what we're going to be calling a place called Hyperdrive. This place is actually where we're from. I'm not going to obviously say where I'm from. If you want to know that, go over to my Instagram and that will have everything for you. Now right over here is going to be a viewing platform, and right there will be a course, a race course for go-karts of course. And then uh, I'm not too sure. Search it up if you need to. Now over here is just a cash register, nice and easy. I put a minecart there for the cash register because who wants to put in all the effort for that? And over here is your little canteen, which is nice and easy. I feel like I say nice and easy a lot, and I've realised I say that at work as well, which I probably should calm it down a little bit. Now in here will be an arcade once that's done. And straight over here you'll have your podium right there, and in here will be a viewing room to give you instructions of how to do the race. And then you'll have your carts lined up all here and prepare yourself to race. But that's pretty much it for explaining the hyperdrive area, just because I don't want to be here forever because Ty's doing his thing, and I really don't want to be getting in the way and stuffing things up for him right here. But one thing Ty did ask yesterday the day before when he wanted to do the hyperdrive build was where he wanted to put it, and I thought it would be a perfect idea to put it right here in our gaming area. And right here is our Snakes and Ladders game, which is of course right next to the hyperdrive build. Which I'm quite enjoying actually. The Snakes and Ladders build up is pretty easy. Your position is the colours. Um, while the white is nothing. Really means nothing. So you'll be wanting to, of course, work your way up for a certain amount. Of course, if you stop on the blue spots, they're your ladder, and you just work your way up there. And if you were landing on the red spot, you of course go down the snake. Um, and I've tried to make it as um, easy but hard at the same time as possible. Um, just because, yeah, but I don't know, but as you can see, I was also a little bit lazy with this too. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much that. Now I want to bring you over here. This is one of my other unfinished projects, which is, of course, as you can tell, Bikini Bottom. So I bring you over here to everyone's favourite, SpongeBob's place. Um, and it's actually decorated inside with Gary the cat. Because, of course, we don't want to be spot on to the real life thing, because we'll get copyrighted from Nickelodeon. I'm of course joking, I'm pulling a joke, you can't have snails in Minecraft. Now in here is of course Patrick's house, and the least decorated, which is here in Squidward's place. This is where I kind of got lazy and just wanted to get as much done as possible. But yeah, you will actually begin to realise how lazy I begin to get. Mainly for this area, because everything that I have built is in this area. And here is the Krusty Krab. Obviously have not done a single thing inside yet, and that's why there's probably bats in there. And in there is the chum bucket, and of course we've got Sandy's place in here as well, which I want to add a picnic table into, which won't be too hard. It's just something quick and easy to add. I might also add a lantern in there as well, I reckon. A lamp, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I think it's a lantern. I want to add that in there as well, just to put in a bit of light into the building. Now right over here is an unfinished project that I'm currently working on. That's my main focus at the moment, is actually a shopping centre. So of course you got your underground car park, and then we go into here, which I just realised I can't actually get out of. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna have to work on that. Hold on. I thought an iron door would be smart to put there, and then I realised that I can't put an iron door, because how am I supposed to get out of the thing on the other end? Oh, I don't know how I feel about it being there. But yeah, of course you'll want to come up, as it's planned out to be an elevator, and of course you'd come down as well. Now I want to take you guys to the next bit, which I'll go through here. This is going to be another continuation type of build. The first part, of course, is done. This is planned to be one of my hotels, especially if you're traveling through the world and have so much to explore, or maybe you want to go to another part of the world and you're just halfway and somebody needs to sleep. This would be the hotel that you want to go to. You'd go to the reception right there, and stuff like that. That button there will take you to housekeeping in case somebody needs to get something, and that'll be that. I'm just going to quickly take a sip on my drink. Now, let's go into here, as this is, of course, planned to be the bathroom. And your shower. I forgot I actually made that to work. But yeah, every room has its own little unique part about it. And even the furthest room has something. An iron door. Oh, well, every room has an iron door, but some rooms are actually locked because obviously you need to go to the door. You'll need to go to check in to be able to get that one sorted. Now I want to go over to this way, as this is something you guys have not seen in a while, but it was streamed actually. I think it was probably episode 26, probably a little bit before episode 26, is a Christmas themed place. So this was originally going to be the North Pole and the warehouse as well. So in here is that. Get a nice little view on the outside there, and then we'll go this way, just into this room. Works nice and easy. You got your little desk to design stuff and plan on it, and then you'll want to actually just drop them down the hole here, which will then take it into a dropper that you can pick up your stuff from the dropper, which is actually in chests below it. You'll pick your stuff up from there, and nice and easy, people pick them up. It's actually kind of like a, just say you're needing to do some shipping in real life, it's kind of like that. And it'll get delivered straight to you. See, right, like right there, got my door, and then we're all good. But yeah, that's that. I knew there was an entrance way into the present, and in here is just some beds for you to rest up. Especially if, yeah, don't know. But a little fun fact for you guys is Ty, of course, who's in our world right now. He does not have a house in my world, so seems you guys want a fun fact. Oh, actually you do, I forgot. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. That's my bad. I think this is Ty's house anyway. Yeah, it is. Speaking of Ty's house, we have arrived. I only say Ty doesn't have a house is because he never sleeps in the game. So the thing is, like, yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Ty's got probably one of the best houses in my world. Not including mine, of course, because mine's always the best. So we'll go up in this way. This is actually built by me, as another house, as I just want to have a bit more of a residential area. Now, in here are going to be some offices that I was going to move my pet dogs into, which of course they're not around anymore, so there's really no point of me going through and explaining all that. But let's go into unfamiliar buildings that you guys aren't familiar with. So in here, what was I planning on making this? I'm not too sure, but I'm sure I'll make some sort of use to it. Now over here, you guys are very familiar with this, my football field. I think I had a tour in episode 26. I could be wrong, but yeah, go and check that one out if you guys want to do that. Now this place right here is actually based off of a house that I'm doing on. I did on a different world, I think. I'm pretty sure this is the house. But I know me and my friends were goofing around a little bit and got it based off of that kind of thing, so I was quite enjoying it. And we had a little chance to just be a little bit silly, and after I finished that, I quite enjoyed it and ended up recreating it. So let's go over here. Homeowner only, so we're not going to go into there. There is a sign for the homeowner, which is Nick. I go in there anyway, so so yeah, we'll go into there. We'll go here, and yeah, this brings you straight into his house. Of course, I'm not going to go into too much depth here, but yeah, pretty self-explanatory. It is Nick's house, and don't want to invade too much of his little privacy, should I say? But yeah. Yeah, that one for you. Now let's go over to our next part of the world. which brings us probably over this way. We're not going to talk about that cave right there. It was initially set to be at the front of my house, but Nick probably saved us all and built his house right in front of my house, so yeah, we won't talk about that. But in this building here is actually a pool, so yeah, which is nice. Right there, I don't know what Nick was planning on building there, but he wanted to build something, so I kind of just let him do his thing. Now, yeah, in here is a swimming pool, nice and great. Up here is planned to be a gym and also a viewing section to inside the pool. But I'll bring you guys straight over this way, go up here, and we'll also go down the slide here. So yet again, I do want to repeat to the people on my YouTube channel right now, go down to the description if you're wanting to see the gameplay. That will take you straight to my Twitch channel where I'm live streaming everything there. My Xbox isn't very nice to me, so yeah, if you're wanting to catch everything, go and catch it on my Twitch. Now right in here is a hospital, which is actually kind of funny to cut over straight to a hospital after I'm explaining to you guys to head over to my Twitch. So yeah, in here is the back rooms. Nice and easy. You've got a hospital bed right there, and you've got one right there as well. And they're also in the other rooms too. Now, I am currently most of the way through, well, not most of the way anyway, but I was currently working on the upstairs, but then I kind of gave up, like I do with all my projects. Eventually, I'll plan on getting to it. Now, in this red place here was actually crazy planned because I had initially planned on, geez, this voice crack. I initially planned on making that a McDonald's, but I kind of just gave up and made it somewhere else. So that's gonna be someplace. Let me know some plans actually on my YouTube channel what you want to do with that place, and I will make it whatever the most commented thing is. Now, in here is one of my old friend's houses. He actually was gonna actually make it something like kind of surprising. He didn't actually want to make it like he made it into a house, but there's some, yeah, it is a house, but it's not. Is what I'm trying to say. Now, right over there is an underwater village. But of course, not going to go too much into depth with that one. And instead, we're going to go straight over here to the house of one of my friends, Phoenix, who has not been in this world for quite some time actually. Maybe it's close to time for me to invite him in, especially with Discord and stuff on PlayStation and Xbox now. I will definitely be able to have the chance to play with some of my mates from PlayStation once again. Now, bring you right up to here is, yeah, of course, the bed, which we won't talk too much about. And let's go ahead on over this way, which will take you straight to my other minigame area. So over there is kind of like the board game area. This is the other minigame area. This is probably a better area. I could have gotten Ty to build his hyperdrive in, but oh well. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'll keep it in the back of my mind for next time. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Now, yeah, over here is, yeah, my mini golf area. You guys are very familiar with that, and probably this one as well, so we're not going to go into depth here. but right over here is actually, there's a funny story behind this actually. So this is um, this is a graveyard built by my friend. There's a funny story behind it. Is me and my friend were playing Minecraft together, and he goes, "Ah, Kane, to be honest, I don't know what to build." And I said to him, "You should build anything you want to build." And he goes, "Anything?" He built a graveyard and put Lachlan's name on there. I don't think he actually put Lachlan's name on there. I think that was Caleb, but we'll go with it. So what I'm going to do is, since Caleb put Lachlan's name on there, I'm going to put Caleb's name on there. So Caleb, I hope you're watching. And yeah, so you get your name on the graveyard. Now let's head straight back over this way, back into the world. And I've realised how much I've actually built. This tour has been 40 minutes long, and there's still a fair amount to show you guys. So let's continue, and we'll go just straight over. We'll go over this. I don't know. I think I actually have done everything. Never mind. I could. Oh no, over this way. So, oh, you guys are familiar with this one, but this is my sister's place. She actually built in one of my original videos. But yeah, besides that, that's pretty much it. But right over here is current projects that have pretty much been completed now. We're right here, we've got the McDonald's. We've got our KFC right over here, built by yours truly, Ty. And yeah, got some banger music, and right over there is the Hungry Jacks as well. Now I'm heading over to Ty because I've already done the tour anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Wait, what one? Oh, this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely that one. Anyways, I am now going to just head over here for a second. We may as well just finish the stream right here. So that is the end of today's beautiful stream on YouTube. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye to YouTube and continue a little bit longer for Twitch, just because we're gonna be vibing a little bit. So that's it for you guys on YouTube. And hopefully YouTube can get us thing on going on here on Xbox, and we'll get something sort of there. So that's it for today. So I hope you guys quite enjoyed it. It was good being back, and hopefully I can bring out some more Minecraft videos. I'm going to try and at least get 2 a week in for you guys. But anyway, that's it for me. That's going to be yeah, pretty much it. So I hope you guys quite enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. Peace out.